Have you ever recorded the perfect guitar solo only to listen to it back and realize that the tone that you selected didn't really fit the mix and you couldn't really hear it? Well, today we're going to be talking about how you can correct that using reamping with the Line 6 HX Stomp XL. And a really cool thing that I'm going to show you how to do is how to live reamp. And what I mean by that is that you can listen back to the solo or the guitar parts or whatever you have recorded in the greater sense of the mix and tweak as you listen to it, so you don't have to pause, tweak a little bit, recheck and listen and see if you made the right choice. This way you can just put it on repeat and dial in the tone until you have the right sound that you're looking for. So without further ado, let's hop in the computer and let's get into it. All right, so welcome to my DAW. I'm using Logic Pro X and we're gonna do some live reamping. What you have here is drums, bass, vocals, rhythm, and other, and I got this using an AI stem separator. I literally just imported the guitar solo for What It Did It or Live, and it spat this stuff out along with a metronome. Very cool. It's at 75 BPM. That's what the AI program told me. And then you have this green line right here. This is your DI. This is the raw direct input guitar. It sounds like an unplugged electric guitar. If you don't know what it sounds like, let's play it for you here in a second, just so you can hear kind of what it is. It's guitar without any effects. And then you see this orange one. This is the processed signal. So it's essentially, I recorded it at the same time. The green and the orange were recorded at the same time. The green being the DI, very no effects, no nothing. And then the red one is the super effects one. And I'm gonna play it here in a second, and what you're gonna find is it's a little too muddy. It's not a tone that you would actually use in this context. So this is what it sounds like. So it has tremolo on it, it has some delay. I'm using this to be, dramatically showing you that, that's not a good tone here. So what you want to do is go to your DI track and make sure you're using the Line 6 HX Stomp via the USB cable. And you want to make sure that input is on number 5. When you record, input number 5 is the DI track. Input 5 and 6, you want to make sure that's correct. And then for the lead tone, make sure it's 1 and 2. Do your recording, come back. After you're done recording, you were like, all right, now let's make this DI track, let's play around with it to make sure that everything else sounds good within a mix. You want your DI track to be output 5 and 6. Output 5 and 6. I would save here because I made a couple mistakes early on that I actually re-recorded over the DI track with a process track, and it completely undid everything. So what you want to do here, input 5, output 5 and 6, and then guitar 1 and 2. And then I'm going to show you on the face cam, not the face cam, the phone cam. What you want to do here is you can see that if you scroll all the way over to the input side. So scroll all the way to input and change the input from main left to right. You want it to be input 5 and 6 on the HX Stomp. So now you have input 5 and 6 on the HX Stomp, which means it's coming from output, going back into the input. And then you want to come over here to your wet, or the track that you want to be recorded off of. You want to make sure it is in armed mode and recording enabled. Here, you want to make sure that it's in mono 5. You don't want to do 5 and 6. So here, arm it, record it, and then go ahead and record. And I'm going to have HX edit up. All right, so you probably couldn't hear that. In order to reamp it, you have to make sure that the audio interface is set to the HX Stomp. Mine's set to my UA Audio Vault right now, just so you can hear me and hear this talking. So you saw me do it. I was playing around, making changes and adjustments on the fly. And this is what I came up with. I'll probably play around with this more at a later date, but this is what I got right now. So yeah, that is how you live reamp. Really cool process. Really can tweak in exactly what you want to do. For all intents and purposes, this is how you do it. You don't have to go back and forth between audio interfaces. That's just for me to record to show you how to do it. So once you have it all set up, you just put on some headphones and tweak around to your heart's content. And I hope you find the perfect tone for your recordings. This guitar solo is my attempt to learn how to play all of Guitar World's top 100 guitar solos. I'll be posting those over on my Instagram channel. If you want to check out my journey, feel free to check me out. There'll be a link in the description box below. I hope this video was helpful. Hit the like button if you thought it was. And check out one of these other HX Stomp videos you see on the screen, and I'll see you over there. Until next time, let the music play.